What's going on to you, Virgo? So you have the World, the Eight of Cups, Five of Wands, Queen of Swords, Page of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, Eight of Swords, Four of Swords. You have the Five of Swords, and then you have the Nine of Wands. So what I'm seeing here for you Virgos, right, is you Virgos have so much to celebrate. The World, the Eight of Cups, just not being bogged down by, people who want to find every reason in the world to not rock with you because they're dysfunctional, really. And, they don't really want to rock with you because of their dysfunction, and their dysfunction is pretty much showing itself, and it's obvious. They can't hide it even if they try. And this is where a lot of people are ultimately hurting their own chances of not only being in a relationship, but being in one with you, because they look stupid. You know what I mean? They look very dysfunctional. And the thing about it is, so a lot of you Virgos are out here, you're doing your thing, you're enjoying yourselves. Eight of Cups, you're walking away from the nonsensical, just the stupid stuff that doesn't make any sense, ready and willing to walk away. So then you have the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands represents, but people still gonna try to get you caught up in nonsense. They're gonna try to find some reason, some reason, as a Virgo, you really have to watch out, because Virgos, y'all are the type of zodiac signs, Virgos, Scorpios, Geminis, y'all are the type of zodiac sign to be in a, to I ain't gonna say in a relationship, but potentially be in one, or just in general, where people need to find something to have some sort of problem with you, with you, something. They gotta make something up, concoct something, just figure something out. If a pen is out of place, I need to argue with the Virgo because the Virgo. And meanwhile, you Virgos may not even have bad intentions in mind. You may not even be, trying to irritate the other person, right? You could be doing all these other things right while in a relationship, while getting to know somebody. But just from the fact that you Virgos aren't tall enough, or you Virgos, your eye color isn't what it is that they want it to be. Now, all of a sudden, they need to find some reason to have a problem with you, right? This is what the Five of Wands represents. And the Queen of Swords and the Page of Cups represents you Virgos, what you're supposed to do with these delusional type of people, because the Page of Cups is a card about delusion. What you're supposed to be doing with these delusional type of people is the Queen of Swords. Criticize the world out of them like you do, and leave these people alone. Because if someone is stupid, and you gotta understand, if somebody is stupid enough to where you Virgos could be doing all of these wonderful, miraculous things correctly, how it is that people want it, you give it to them how they want it, you give it to them how you want it. You got money, right? You're smart, you're confident, you're relaxed, you know how to talk to people, all this other type of stuff. You have a lot of people that want your attention. You have a lot of people that want you to see them, to look at them, to pay attention to them. And yet they out here and they coming up with some sort of reason. Oh, you too dark skinned. All sorts of stupid reasons. Oh, you too light skinned. You're too tall. You're too short. All this type of stuff. It's like, though, you got to understand, Virgo, that those types of people are dysfunctional. Like, you can't talk to somebody like that. That's a person, let me give you an example. That's the type of person that would walk into a Walmart backwards. You know what I mean? So the thing about it is that the Wheel of Fortune represents, so for you, Virgo, so what does this mean? This means that you got to understand the game for what it is. People really like you, but at the same time, they can't be in a relationship with you because you too good. So, and when I say you too good, I don't mean that you a punk or any of that type of stuff. I mean, like, you too good in the sense that you too valuable, and that the way that a lot of you Virgos are, you're going to have people wrapped around your finger. And especially in today's world, where today it's all about trying to prove that you this boss and ego. And it's like, not everybody was meant to be that alpha, that alpha. Not everybody was meant to be in that alpha head of the table position. Not everybody was built for that. Not everybody will ever be built for that. But see, so many people, especially in today's world, are outside of their natural cadence, their natural concordance, who they actually are. So people are scared at the fact that, because it's fear, people are scared at the fact that if you Virgos were to be in a relationship with them, you would be so great to the point where they would like have to dedicate so much to you. And for them, they look at that as weak. They look at that as soft, meaning them. They look at that like they can't subjugate themselves up underneath you and supplicate themselves. And it's like who, you know, you Virgos never said that you wanted them to worship you, you know, but that's how they're flipping it. That's how they're thinking of it. So the Eight of Swords and the Four of Swords now represent. So as a result of this, they're in a situation where, like I said, they're stuck. They like you, but they can't be in a relationship with you for many factors. It could be because they're socially awkward. It could be because, you know, like I said, they would dedicate so much to you because of how great you are, how much you Virgos do, right? Because a lot of times people forget that Virgo represents evolution. And what I mean when I say evolution, I'm not talking about from a Darwinistic perspective. I mean evolution in the sense of growth, getting very good at something, understanding things. So now you start applying the things that you've learned to your life, growth, advancement, right? Empowerment, right? The knowledge applied. So a lot of times people forget that when it comes to interacting with a lot of you Virgos. So guess what? And it could be it could be for a reason, all of those things that I just named. So people find it hard to be in a relationship with you, and they would find it easier to be in a relationship with people who are goofy due to the fact that for you, Virgos is different, because Virgo deals with special treatment. And regardless of whether it's negative special treatment or positive special treatment, Virgo deals with that. So a lot of you got to understand that since that's the case, people are going to give you that, right? Or they're specifically going to give you that. The Five of Swords and the Knight of Wands now represents. So here it is that this is what they got to do. They got to give you a difficult time, right? So whenever it is that you Virgos know that you're being rejected, this is why it is I tell you that there's two different, I ain't gonna say two different, but there's many forms of singlehood, because there's different forms other than two. But two main forms of singlehood. So a lot of you Virgos need to understand what time it is with that. Don't get so caught up, because you know what they got to do? The Five of Swords, the Knight of Wands, they got to reject you because they can't be in a relationship with you. It'll show them up. It'll make them look bad, because you will be doing so much to the point where they will start to think that, you know, you're kind of showing them up on purpose, because they really don't have any kind of value to bring to you that you Virgos want. This is how they're thinking. So let's clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Let's clarify the Wheel of Fortune now. Let's clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Hold on one more time. You have the Five of Swords, Six of Swords, the World, and the Two of Swords, right? So the Wheel of Fortune represents, like I said, learning how to get out of other people's game and start playing your own. And you play your own with the Five of Swords, the Six of Swords. You understand why these people rejected you, because you already got the Five of Swords. They rejected you, but for you to understand why they rejected you, right? They rejected you because they want you so much, but you scare them based upon how good you are. The world and the Two of Swords represents, but at the same time, and you already have the world and the Two of Swords represents, but there's so much other possibilities out here. You Virgos don't have to deal with them. You'll just move forward and talk to other people.